The Meritorious Service Award recognizes individuals who have shown extraordinary dedication to the public or the profession from an accounting perspective. Those who know Walt Bryde are aware of his devotion to the Georgia Society of Certified Public Accountants, GSCPA, the CPA profession, and his community. Through his involvement with GSCPA and lifelong commitment to the CPA profession, he stands out as a member who goes above and beyond the call of duty. He is known for his warmth, sincerity, and kindness toward those who work for him and with him. Walt is recognized and appreciated for his compassion, sense of humor, and the countless lives he has touched in his profession, community, and church. Walt was born on February 26, 1936, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The second of 4 children, he was very involved in school activities and church throughout his childhood and teenage years. Since the funding needed for college was not available, Walt volunteered for the Army to ultimately pursue the education he desired. After being stationed at Fort Gordon, Georgia for basic training, he was stationed at Fort Jackson, South Carolina for the completion of his military career. Once Walt had reviewed all the possibilities for college, he decided on the University of South Carolina and, after 4 years, received his Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. Upon graduation, he accepted a position with what was then Ernst & Ernst. During his time with Ernst & Ernst, he took and passed the CPA exam. He knew even then that his life as a CPA would be great. After working as a CPA and engaging in real estate for a handful of years, Walt started his own CPA firm in 1986 in Atlanta, Georgia. What began as a mom and pop shop became a full-service accounting firm over the past 40 years. This growth was achieved without sacrificing the personal touch and integrity that Walt's clients value. Walt has been fortunate to have had many wonderful clients, most notably Coretta Scott King and the King children. He has always felt that the King family enriched his CPA practice and who he is through their friendships. Because Walt has always been known for his generosity, his clients have felt their connection with him is more of a personal friendship than a business relationship. Walt joined the Georgia Society of CPAs in 1965. His involvement with the society, which began on the Financial Literacy Task Force, includes a broad range of accomplishments. Over the years, he has served on various committees and task forces, including the Leadership Council, the Educational Foundation, the Nominating Committee, the Budget Committee, and GSCPA's Board of Directors. Walt is highly respected among his peers and has always taken ownership of the importance of the work performed by every task force and committee he touched. A true legacy of Walt's volunteer service with GSCPA is his contribution and commitment to GSCPA's Financial Literacy Task Force. Through his knowledge and leadership skills, he was also actively engaged in the Georgia Consortium for Personal Financial Literacy. Walt served as GSCPA's Financial Literacy Task Force Chair for many years, and throughout his years as chair, Walt was faced with countless challenges and made many forward-thinking recommendations. He stayed the course and lent his knowledge and credibility to advance the initiatives of the task force, and, ultimately, GSCPA's overall financial literacy program. Walt's dedication to servant leadership and involvement extends to his church. The church has always played an important role in all aspects of his life. Walt has been actively involved with several local Presbyterian churches, as well as a local Methodist church. While many early church years focused on the involvement of his family, his more recent roles include elder, clerk of session, and other leadership positions. Additionally, during his career, he has also been involved with many organizations, including Leadership DCAB, the Kennesaw State University Foundation, Senior Connections, 6-Star Refugee Partnership, Alliance for Children Everywhere, the Michael O'Neill Singers, the Initiative for Affordable Housing, Joining Hands for Justice, and other community and business organizations. As an active AICPA member, he was honored to be awarded the 2004 AICPA Public Service Award. Walt's huge heart is built around his family. Now that he has sold his practice to Rhodes, Young, Black, and Duncan, Walt is fully retired. He has 4 children, 9 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. Walt and his wife Louise have been married for the past 30 years. As avid travelers, Walt and Louise can often be found planning their next great adventure. He has and continues to fulfill his desire to give back to the community that has provided a wonderful life for him and his entire family. Known as a friend to all, Walt is a man of integrity and strength of character, rooted in a strong Christian faith. For his outstanding contributions to the accounting profession, His many years of dedicated service to his professional society and his significant efforts in this community, the Georgia Society of Certified Public Accountants proudly presents its highest honor, the Meritorious Service Award, to Walton C. Bryde.
Knew how valuable the Meritorious Service Award was to me. And so when he came to me, he said, "Mom, can I nominate Walt, even though I'm not a CPA yet?" I called Callie and said, "Can you nominate Walt?" And he is just heartbroken that he couldn't be here tonight, but he sends his love. So I'm supposed to pin you. I'm probably put it on upside down.
I'm standing back here for you.
The huge scroll, frame scroll that Meritorious Service Award winners usually get. Well, I don't know, does Louise get credit for in her?
I think so.
They realized that they were getting ready to downsize shortly and said, what would we do with that huge scroll? So the idea was to present a vase, and so we have a beautifully engraved GSCPA 2023 Meritorious Service awarded to Walton C. Bryde,
Right.
that you can then treasure, and this is something that we...
And the dean of the school said, you know, we'd really love to have you here, but we've got one problem. We don't have any married student housing. And so what I'd suggest to you is go back to Columbia, South Carolina, and register at the university there, spend a year there, and then transfer back. And I said, yeah, that's fine. University, I had two friends of mine that had also gotten out of service at the same time. And on the way down to the university, I said, what school are y'all going to go to? They said, the School of Business Administration. And I said, you know, I'll start crying too in a minute if I'm not careful. I also want to sincerely thank the Georgia Society of CPAs for this honor.